Good evening, everyone. This is Callie with your explosion update. It's January 19th, 2013. A fire occurred around 9:45 p.m. Tuesday at an underground transformer in front of the Eagle Recycling Facility on Dell Avenue near 48th Street in North Bergen, New Jersey. The fire was extinguished in about 20 minutes. Power was shut off to the immediate area till around 2 a.m. Firefighters were called to the Osbourne's Beverly Hills homes around 4:45 a.m. Thursday morning to extinguish a fire caused by a candle which had not been blown out the night before. The candle was housed in a glass vase that reportedly exploded, causing a small fire in the Osbournes' living room. Sharon and Ozzy, who had undergone hand surgery the day before, attempted to put out the flames, but their efforts resulted in minor injuries to the Black Sabbath vocalist. Ozzy attempted to put out the fire with his hand still in a cast from his surgery as Sharon got some water and unintentionally caused the oily fire to spread as she splashed the flames. The resulting blast of fire burned Ozzy's long hair up to his ears, sheared off his eyebrows, and left his cheeks skinned. Luckily, Sharon and the Osbournes' many pets suffered no injuries. An explosion was heard by witnesses of a clothing store fire in Nadia, Fiji, that killed 37-year-old carpenter and left its owner in critical condition. The cause of the explosion and fire has not been determined. A 62-year-old welder was seriously injured in an explosion at a private welding shop in Chichimani, India. Police say that the man was rectifying a leakage point of a diesel tanker when the explosion took place. He was admitted to a private hospital where his condition is critical. Firefighters were called to Ipswich Road following reports of smoke and flames coming from underneath the pavement near Fire Station at 9:21 a.m. this morning in the UK. The police said an electrical fault underneath the pavement caused the blaze, and the area is now being made safe. UK Power Networks engineers are currently working on the site to restore power to 31 customers. 2 people have been injured in an explosion at an oil well site in northwest North Dakota. The explosion was reported early Friday afternoon. Local firefighters responded to a tank battery explosion at a well site northwest of Blacktail Dam. The 2 men were working on a tank battery at the well site when the explosion occurred. They said one man suffered a broken leg while the other was burned. 2 people were injured when a gas cylinder exploded in a caravan north of Auckland, New Zealand. The explosion happened at around 4:30 p.m. today. One person suffered moderate burns and the other had minor burns. Officials in Stanley County, North Carolina, say thousands of Duke Energy customers were without power yesterday. Reports that there were explosions on Main Street in Locust. Duke Energy says they have crews on the scene working to fix the problem. Shortly after 3:13 p.m., the current outages in Stanley Road had surpassed 2,500. It was not immediately clear what caused the explosion or what time officials are expected to have the power restored. Firefighters took up hoses beneath the Rahway Water Tower across the street from Allstate Power Vac on East Hazelwood Avenue in Rahway, as they wrapped up battling a fire there yesterday evening. Initial reports from the scene indicate the fire began when one of the outbuildings behind the facility, described as a shed, exploded. No further information is available. The Staffordshire Township Volunteer Fire Company responded to a fully engulfed, unoccupied structure fire in Beach Haven, West New Jersey on Friday evening. They received a call about 4:46 p.m. reporting an explosion and fire at 20 David Drive off Mill Creek Road. The fire appeared to be under control and mostly extinguished by around 5:30 p.m. Firefighters were going through the structure to ensure there were no hot spots in the walls or ceilings. The cause of the fire and explosion have not been determined. And last this morning, what caused the explosion at UC Davis? where one person who is a researcher was injured, and investigators aren't saying much. They say they have found zinc pipes, and we don't know what that is, what it means, or what they are used for. The cops are being tight-lipped about what sort of substance that they have found, but they hint at how the investigation